JFX needed a new Torah scroll. We were fortunate to have one donated by one of our members in memory of Dr. Michelson. So giving the entire community the opportunity to do the mitzvah of writing the Torah, we wanted to make it experiential. People could come and get a taste of what it's like to write a letter and all the details and study the Torah and wash their hands.
They created stations preceding the writing of the Torah that made it more meaningful.
The quill touched the parchment and the letters were created. And in many ways, this was heaven and earth touching. This was the physical with the spiritual, and this was really a reenactment, the receiving of the Torah on Mount Sinai.
It definitely felt like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be a part of history and the present.
We want it to be an experience that's going to frame the Torah, but also that people can take home and continue the inspiration going in their real lives, which is really what we try to do at JFX all the time.
It's important for us to have a new Torah, a Torah that represents the growth of our community and people's connection and passion to Yiddishkeit, to Judaism, to Torah, and to everything the writing of this scroll represents for us and for all of Am Yisrael.
This is another step in the process of JFX growing and flourishing. The JFX has had a big impact on our life. It has made learning Torah and going to shul fun and engaging.
JFX have been a very, very important part of our lives. It's been a tremendously growthful and fabulously educational learning experience.
JFX makes Judaism accessible to everyone, and I love that.
The Torah is our tree of life. It is what we cling to for support, for shade, for connection, for community, and for our connection to the divine, bringing our Jewish legacy to life here today. In loving memory of a devoted son, brother, father, and grandfather, Dr. Paul Michelson of blessed memory, Paltiel Sarid Michelson, whose yahrzeit was recently on the 4th of the month of Av, Tufshin Ayin Tes.